Hello. The idea behind these short 3-5 minute morning brew thoughts is just to bring a fresh thought to our minds and hearts from Christ, and plan to post these on the blog each work day morning, hopefully. And today I would like to bring your attention to this one. Lord bless this. In Matthew 10, verses 2, 3, and 4, Jesus spoke and called to the 12 disciples to himself. And when we see that's Peter and Andrew, and they were fishermen, and then for brevity's sake, there were fishermen, there was a tax collector, there was a political activist, business owners, tradesmen, basically. And then later Pharisees came to him, and even members of the Sanhedrin, the high council of the Jews, very important people. So Jesus invited and called to himself people from all different walks of life. And they came to him, priests to murder, from zealous Hebrews to Roman soldiers came to him. And this is the question I thought of, and I would like to think with you this morning. How come Jesus drew the lowest and the highest as well? And even today, if you think about it, Christianity draws people regardless of color, millions, regardless of where they were born: Africa, Europe, Asia, Muslim country, Christian country, atheistic country. People are drawn to him, and millions are coming to him. Why? Why so different? And Josh McDowell wrote once, I initially examined Christianity in order to write a book making a mockery of it. After extensive research, however, I discovered that Christianity is not a religion of men and women working their way to God through good works, nor is it obedience to a pattern of religious ritual. Rather, it is a relationship with the living God through his Son, Jesus Christ. To my amazement, I was confronted with a person, not a religion. Here was a person who made staggering claims about himself, along with profound claims on my life. Jesus was so different from what I had expected. Other religious leaders put their teachings out in front. Jesus put himself out in front. Others would ask, how are you responding to my teachings? Jesus asked, how are you related to me? And this is the answer to the riddle, really, of the contrasts around Christianity, all contrasts around Christianity, not just the one I mentioned. Why does it draw people who are so different to himself? And why does it touch on so many issues of life? And we could list many more. And there is no explanation to these, really, if you just think of a religion or a teaching. None, except if Christ truly was and is that unique person who he claimed to be. If he is one like no other, and then he is the one connecting things and people, and naturally we would see no connection whatsoever, but he connects them and us. And this is only by faith that we see this in reality. If we see him for who he is, then those things connect. And just a final thought to close with here. Today in life, in my life, in your life, Jesus needs to be the connection with so many things. And Facebook offers connections, our mobile devices offer connections, I think, and they all offer that which can be expected naturally. They offer ties by acquaintance, they offer ties by profit, they offer ties by interest. Okay, Jesus connects a prince to a beggar. Jesus connects a wise man to a simpleton, and Jesus connects them in a real way by the ties of faith and ministry, by love. With Jesus, we learn new kinds of connections through the local church, by prayer, by encouragement. And I just want to encourage you, find the connections the Lord Jesus has for you today by the humility of faith. Don't miss out on the unexpected today that Jesus has for you, connections that you would never have thought. God bless your day.